So, like, long story short, oh gosh, I hope this is all working okay. Yeah, alright, cool. I think we're good. So, like, long story short, I'm kind of out of time for this. I got a hell of stuff to do. A lot of stuff to do. Just kind of feeling really down in the dumps. Trying to be cautious while being authentic. There's a lot of darkness in the world right now. And I'm not trying to overshadow that with my own pain. Just trying to tell my story. Kind of mourning what seems like a world falling into corruption, you know. I made an Instagram video kind of like reacting to some news. Like the first time I like seen news in months was, you know, passing Senator Lindsey Graham and how Trump eulogized him, and you know, respect for the dead and respecting the dead and mourning and remembering my fallen loved ones and stuff is so important to me that, like, this man who is a political enemy to me, like, I know he deserves better because he's been such a thorn in our side, right? But as far as I can tell, and I don't know because I don't follow too closely, and I'm not trying to ruffle any feathers on either team here, but seemed like he played by the rules. I don't know. Seemed like an upstanding guy to me. I don't know. He was our opponent. He's a good one, and it just kind of like rubbed me the wrong way to see him remembered like that, especially by somebody who he, you know, kind of like, it seems like he went out like as post working for this guy, you know, and it's like that hits hard for me in a number of ways. Like I kind of really want to talk about. I'm not really trying to start anything here. You know, it just kind of hits hard in like a personal sense, you know. Can't help but feel like you know, that's not I'm not trying to politicize anything here, because like I've known lots of people who've done that to me, right, for different reasons, right? It's just why we keep listening to these guys who, you know, you might see me be a bully on this channel a little bit here and there, kind of like employ some of that rhetoric. It's kind of like a bit, you know, because it's like, oh, is that the standard fine? And it's like genuinely IRL, one of the few things that keeps me safe in this world too is just to kind of be able to I don't know, show people. It's a weird way of de-escalating, but it does work. But that's just it, right? Like a marginalized person, control someone who's got all the power and all the ability to just mess up your life like that, it hits different. Versus when your actual bot starts trolling you, dude, that's messed up. Okay? I think we can all agree on that. Not trying to politicize things. It's just like, and we got workplace stuff for a reason, and that senator was deprived of that. I'm just kind of mourning that right now. You know, he was not on my team, not by any stretch of the imagination. I feel like every American deserves better than that kind of treatment. And of course, like, you know, lots of people get that kind of treatment all the time. I'm not stupid. But we're at a point where even a senator, a Republican senator like that, gets that treatment. Well, that means that even the little world that y'all wink and nod to with your dog whistles is fake. And so what was it all for, huh? I'm just mourning that, and I think maybe I'm not alone. You know, and I think that's not a political thing. That's just like, hey, what the heck is going on? Like, what happened to honesty? What happened to honor, right? That's all I wanted to say. Um, I dropped the resolution down, but hey, look, it's Dark Souls on a MacBook. That's, I don't have to do any subtle winks and nods about my capture card. This is Dark Souls running natively on a MacBook at this god awful resolution. But look at that console. Look at this gnome. Look at its fast fetch. Fetch his older, younger, I don't know, brother. See, that's the resolution that this thing is at, and that's it's locked at. So what you gotta do is install Linux, go over here to properties, -R30. Okay? And as long as whatever game you're playing can run at 30 frames per second, you're good. And there you go. That's the secret sauce to making your MacBook a Steam Deck. Partition in macOS, or fresh install, and the newest installer for the T2 kernel seems to do a good job doing the partitions, even though Apple partition tables and stuff. I don't know. Go ask them. They're the smart ones. Give them $5. Give me $5. Give King Von's grandma $20 and love, because we all know what the fuck happened there. Alright, signing off on that note. I haven't kept up in a minute. Hope everybody's okay in that part of the world, in Chicago. God bless.